So, to start off, we have the Peashooter. Is the original Peashooter of Plants vs Zombies. This Peashooter is like the original main starting plant. Next up, we have Ice Peashooter. So he's like an ice variant of a normal Peashooter. But most of these designs are mostly by It's Jericho, and I used it for a build over there. I'll show in a minute. Next up, we have the Melonpol. It's also all credit to It's Jericho, but this is a Melonpol. It's a melon that can throw another melon like a distance to damage zombies. So it's a long range. Sorry about that, sheep. It's long ranged plant. Next up, we have Melonpol, another full credit to Jericho. This plant can throw sweet corn, I think it's sweet corn, and then throws some butter looking thing, and it stuns zombies, and also is long ranged, just like the Melonpol. Next up, we have the Walnut, which is made by me. If you know the normal walnut, it's just one block. Well, this is the Walnut, which is the 2-block high defense plant, and it has strong and can stop javelin zombies, if I'm correct. So that was that Walnut. Next up, we have the Peanut. So the Peanut is in Plants vs Zombies 2, and it is like Peashooter and a walnut or Walnut mixed together, and it has two faces, one at the top, one at the bottom, and they both shoot. So these are like the things where they shoot out of here, the buttons. And I decided to make this design because the colour kind of matches how a peanut would look if I was but yeah, that's how the peanut would turn out. Next up, we have the potato mine. It's all credit goes to X Jericho. I watched a tutorial of how to build all these things from his channel. Go visit his channel. I'll put a link in the description of the video and his channel, so you could go watch and see his designs if you'd like to use them. But this is potato mine. It's pretty cool how you make it, so I'll link that in the description. Next up, we have the sunflower. All credit goes to X Jericho as well. So I like the design. It's one of the main plants, so yeah, it's one of the main plants in the game, and most people use it to get the sun to then place more plants like these a lot. So and it's in all three, because apparently there was a Plants vs Zombies 3, but I don't know what happened to that, but it's been in all three games, just like I think the rest of them have as well. But that was that. So next up, we're on the zombies, and I've only made 3 because I didn't want to make the design too big. So we have the normal zombie. I've tried to go for the blue trousers, but the brown knee pad looking things, they've screwed it over. But I've made the zombies. This is like a normal zombie, just with its those suit coat, that suit thing, the shoes, and then the head. That zombie. So that was a normal zombie. I made it myself with all the dye and things. Next up, we have the bucket head zombie. So I've just replaced the head with iron, so it looks like a bucket on its head. I wish I could put a zombie head under the iron helmet, but it doesn't seem to work. Or I could have just placed a zombie in there, gave him an iron helmet, but that would have been a weird way to do it. But that's a same design, just changed on there with the bucket on his head. Next one, we have the newspaper zombie. So I looked at his design, noticed he had different colours, so I've done as accurate as I could. I done the zombie head, but I gave him paper, and then I did rename that all to newspaper, but I don't know if it's still the same if I put on a statue. So that's a newspaper zombie. But I'll show you the main design now. Oh, there's a wanted trader. So here we are, the main design. Flowers at the sunflowers at the back. Melonpol and Melonpol in the third row. Then we have the 3 Peashooters, 4 ice pea shooters. Then we have the peanuts, then the walnuts, and then at the front here is the potato mines. I'm not sure if nope, I didn't miss. Okay, but yeah, these are all the zombies. You can see a lot of the bucket heads, a lot of newspapers, and the normal zombies. So that's the first design, and I made it all into a thing. Still, I'll put the well, I said already, but I'll say again, all credit goes to It's Jericho for some of the plant signs, link in description, so I'll put that there. So next up we have my second design. I made this as best as I could by myself. So we have Wintermelon. It's the ice version of Melonpol. I'm not sure if that's the actual name, but according to the YouTube, people call it the Wintermelon. So I made the design just like Melonpol, but I changed it into an ice variant. So it's even got the blue version, like all the same, but just like ice and like the blue face. So that was made by me. Next we have the repeater. The only difference about it is the same like a pea shooter, but to show it's a repeater, I made 2 candles just to make it look like it's just part of its design. But to show it's like a repeater, I actually use 2. So I've made this, or no, a tiny bit. I'd give a credit to Jericho for this as well, just because of design. So yeah, that's that. Torchwood is the like. So if you place a torchwood in front of a pea shooter, it makes the like a fireball like pea and that. So it's like fire pea shooter, technically like that. So it's torchwood. Made the best design I could. It's just you know, fire on top of wood, so it's not that it's that simple. These dots that are on there, like these dots are meant to be their eyes. So these are meant to be eyes, but you can't really place 2 eyes at the front, so it's not as accurate. But try my best. So next up we have the twin sunflower. Now, I give it credit to It's Jericho for the design, but I've just changed up the design and put a fence with another like sunflower, so it's made by twin sunflower. It says they might be, but I was meant to put some. So I was meant to put this one, that one, and this one for It's Jericho as well. Next up we have electric pea shooter. So I looked at the Plants vs Zombies 2, see what ones I could get, and I thought of making an electric pea shooter. Tiny bit of credit to It's Jericho for the design of how it's done, but I mostly got everything different. The only thing that's different is that he's just now electric looking. So these, yeah, meant to be the eyes. Like I couldn't place the thing there because the trapdoor's in the way. Oh, that's weird. So the trapdoor's in the way, so I couldn't place it. So these like meant to be eyes for each one, but the difference is the flower. You got the blue, like, and then the blue. And then, yeah, so that's the electric pea shooter. That's his design. So I've made a start here with the plants. They've all been placed down. I will do another little video showing the zombies just here, like showing the zombies. Like, I put some zombies here, then I'll put some zombies up the top, and probably if I can I'll try and film on the staircase, and I'll put some going along here, and I'll add more plants. So I'll add more plants, so you'll see probably 2, 3 more just appear on this row here. But I'll like, so yeah, I'll finish off this build. I'll do that little video there, and then the third design I'll give you I'll give you a teaser to one of the plants. The third design, the main plant for the third design will be a 3-peater, which is like a pea shooter but with 3 heads, and it's going to be, I'll give it a little credit to that as well. It's Jericho. I have another map I've done with every single like plant. I've gone and looked at every plant because I have the 2 games. I've done every plant and I've made that on that map, but this map's for the actual designs itself. But I just put these here just to show, because it's hard to go in the game and then out to the next one, like trying to showcase them. But I just do these for these lot just for this model, just to show who these are for. So if I didn't place these down, you'll probably have to try and guess. You'll mostly guess some of them, but these 2, they probably wouldn't be a big guess. So And so these three might be a guess, and then some of those might be a guess, but something like, I'll probably guess all of them, but some zombies I'd build probably won't be guessed, so that's all that. But yeah, for Model 3, the main plant will be a three-peater, and it will be the water one, with the water in the middle. This was meant to be the water one, but then I realised I couldn't place the plants on the lily pads. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to put blue concrete or blue wall instead of actual water, so I can actually place three peters and all that on there. But that was that. So I'll put it's Jericho in the description. Oh, I also made this road, so how in the game you see the thing, but when you see the zombies you can also see this road, so that's that. I'm also going to add some houses to actually make it look like, well, like a town or a little road, just to make it look like more about the game. But this is like an early start to this. I will finish this off before I start doing all the zombies and main plants, so I'll keep updated. I'll do little videos, and I guess that would be